Hello and welcome to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is episode 3 of Let's Play The Hand of Glory. So in the previous episode, just a quick recap, we got fired because we saved the day still, but we ballsed it up at the same time. So we got fired. So we're on a new case. There you go. Let's find out what this case is. Nothing else. Right, let's see what's in my mailbox.
I was sure I would find only bills and late payment warnings. Sometimes it's better not to know, so I didn't open it.
Isn't that a bit silly? You kind of need some clues about what to do. Alright, fair enough. Right, that's my door. That's a hole, apparently, in the floor.
For months I kept asking and asking Miss Joyce to repair that hole. Sooner or later I would fall through it again.
Ooh, plot point, maybe. Okay, we did dangling parmesan, as in cheese.
Parmesan had been dangling from the ceiling for years, and by now it reached a very strong seasoning. I used to prepare a trap for a rat that was haunting the attic. I almost managed to grab it when the floor decided to collapse underneath my feet. And what's worse, I disastrously landed on the floor beneath, causing that huge hole. Moral of the story? The Parmesan was still hanging from those wires, and I had started to hate rats.
That is some story. Okay, so where have we got to go? I've forgotten. Let's click on the notebook. Green dart is at the HPD. I'm in for a long walk to retrieve it. Come on then, let's go. Mr. Bundy, Laz. Okay, where am I? That's me. Laz's house. Wow, bet he pays a lot for that. Look at that, it's on the beach. That is the HPD. What else can we click on? Anything? Airport. No. Let's go to the HPD then.
I found
Pick
a
up Green Dart.
very bad surprise waiting for me outside the office.
What?
Those idiots in the department had pierced a tire of my beloved Green Dart. Furthermore, the bike was locked to the streetlight with its chain. We, though, probably had the keys, but for the tire, I would have to come up with something. One thing was for sure, I wouldn't leave the HPD without my Green Dart.
Okay, so I have to pump up a tyre and get rid of the chain that it's locked up with, I presume. Let's just read what we've written down here. The hole in the tyre must be fixed, then I have to free Green Dart from its lock. Okay, let's have a look at it first before we talk to that person there.
I needed Green Dart to move, but fixing it with my bare hands seemed impossible. I needed something to plug the breach.
Okay, so we need like a
Green
plaster
Dart,
or something.
my customized mountain bike. At the moment, it was still chained to that street light and had a flat tire.
Alright, fair enough. Do we have anything here? Magnet. We've still got... Why have we walked out the remote control? Cigarettes and a lighter. Alright, sports car.
A fiery red sports car. I prefer two-wheeled vehicles by far, but that one just had a certain something.
Right, click
A
on it.
fiery red sports car. I prefer...
Exactly the same thing. Hydrant. Isn't it illegal in America to
vision
park
of me uprooting
in
the
front of a
hydrant with my bare hands and then crooning, "I'm singing in the rain," under the water pressure jet. I don't know why, but I've always had a penchant for musicals.
One thing I must say about this game so far, the guy who's doing Lazarus Bundy voice, he's really good. Good voice acting.
Bullets in Love, the box office smash hit movie of the recent months. The classic predictable thriller where at the end the killer turns out to be, spoiler alert, the main character.
What's that?
Bullets in Love, the classic...
Should we go in or should we speak to this? Wilo. Is it Wilo?
Hey, Wilo.
Wilo.
Oh, it's just you.
Who else would it be?
A government inspector, maybe? They're everywhere these days.
We are the HPD, the last place a government inspector would check.
We work for justice, so we're all clean and spotless. Is that what you think?
Actually, if we're talking about being clean, that doesn't really apply anymore. Listen, it's you has the keys to Green Dart, right?
Yes, the chief inspector entrusted their custody to me. Can you show me an identification document?
Wilo, if you don't give me the keys to my Green Dart right now...
I'll make an exception to the rule.
Oh, so are we just going to get the keys? Oh, that was easy.
Hey, where did the second key come from? That's not mine.
The keys were delivered to me as you see them. But if you want to fill out a complaint form...
I'll keep them this way.
What the hell happened to my Green Dart? I'll go check if the package has been waiting on for 3.5 months has arrived.
What the hell
happened to my green dart?
The vehicle has a puncture on the front tire. Not only that, it's chained to a lamppost.
Do you have any idea who perpetrated this offense?
I don't have all the necessary evidence to make an assessment. Do you want to press charges?
It'd be a waste of time. Instead, do you know where there's a bike shop around here so I can buy a new tire?
There's one 5 blocks away from here, along the promenade.
It took me 2 hours just to get here from my house. I can't afford to lose the whole day. I'll manage some other way.
Have you got any spare chewing gum?
Have you got any spare chewing gum?
It
you use that?
depends. Who's asking?
Can you use
The
that for the
President of
tyre?
the United States.
Very funny. I might have some more, yes.
Well, perfect. That's exactly what I need.
Don't get any ideas. I'm done giving you things for free.
Come on. Stop talking nonsense and give me some gum.
Okay. Bring me the latest edition of Play Guy and maybe we can talk about it. What?
Mate.
I'm alone all day down here. I have to find some way to pass the time.
Looks like I might have to spend the day running errands for this paranoid. On the other side of the street is a newsstand. I better hurry up if I don't want to waste too much time.
Come on then, let's go this way. Buy green darts. That's the bike. Right, buy the magazine. What did he say it was called? Oh blimey, there's a lot to see around here, isn't there?
Good morning, Didier.
Bonjour, détective.
You're still practicing your French, I see.
Je suis really French detective. How many times do I have to tell you?
Come on, cut the act. Just give me a copy of Play Guy, please.
Do you plan to pay this time?
Pay? You're particularly funny today, Didier.
I cannot extend you any more credit, detective. Your account has so many zeros that I struggle to read the total.
I refuse to pay even 1 penny to do Willow a favor.
On the other hand, Inspector Barton has left something paid for you.
What? Buddy, the
Seamus
secret-
is really funny. Was it my fault that Ramos was a mountain of a man?
That is all for now. See you soon, detective.
By the way, your fake pronunciation sucks.
Alright. Book it with paint. God, there's loads. Oh, there's the adults magazine. Let's have a look at this then.
That guy's
Right
showing
click.
muscles. Maybe want to start a diet based on chicken and salads.
Right. Let's get some book it with paints. Why not?
Putting it in my pocket was out of the question. I'd have sullied my amazing coat. If needed, I could have used it on the spot.
Do I need to use it on the spot?
If I
Toolbox.
ever had the need for those tools, I would know where to look.
Okay, so I know I need a toolbox at some point.
Hello.
How can I help you?
You're doing a really great job.
You can say that again, my friend. Nobody does grout work like this these days. Listen to old Tom. That's not just a wall, it is art.
If he could, that man would have exhibited his stuccoed wall in the Louvre of Paris, near the Mona Lisa.
Is that magazine on the wall yours? I'll go get some fresh
Is
air.
that
Yes, we want
magazine on the wall yours?
We need to
Of course
swap.
it's mine. What a question.
Well, this is a very difficult situation to explain. In short, I urgently need that magazine.
I understood full well what kind of urgency we're talking about. But unfortunately, I have an urgency even greater than yours. Look at those soft curves, those gentle shades.
Please, let's not get into any details.
What are you suggesting? My urgency is art. I need that magazine as inspiration for my walls. So I can't give it to you. Go to the newsstand and buy a copy like everyone else.
Well, I tried asking politely. Now I'd have to graduate to cunningly stealing.
Right, can I swap this for that?
Yes,
Let's see what
I would
happens.
rapidly switch the covers so that the Mason wouldn't notice the disappearance of his magazine.
Go on then, go for it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon
Now I
squeezy.
felt more at ease.
Right, now let's go back over here. Let's have a look at a few things over here whilst we are here.
Ramos was everywhere,
Oh, blimey.
constantly reminding me of the thrashing I suffered.
A fountain. What's in
The
there?
fountain wasn't especially elaborate, and to tell the truth, it also seemed out of place. It emitted a hypnotic water jet, though, neither too violent nor too calm.
Right. Family, do we need to talk to them? No. Let's go and do our job. Let's go and give him the magazine so we can get some gum so that we can probably use it to fix the tyre on Green Dart. Willow. Willow?
Hey, Willow.
Guido. Here you are, you filthy
Here you
pervert.
are. But these were not the kinds of pecs I really wanted to see.
Take the cover off, you idiot.
Oh, now I get it.
Don't get smart. No, I want the chewing gum we agreed on.
Help yourself, but make sure you're not seen. It could look like attempted bribery.
Okay. Now can we use that? Use chewing gum with green dart.
The chewing gum was exactly what I needed to fix the bike.
Action shot.
I prayed it didn't stick to my gloves or I'd have to spend half a day cleaning them. The chain remained the last obstacle to freedom, but fortunately, I had the keys with me.
Lovely jubbly. Let's use the keys then. And be on our way.
One of the
Let's have a
two
look at
keys
other
opened
key.
Green Dart's lock. The other was still a mystery, but it seemed ancient.
Let's use those keys in green dart. Oh, lovely. Look at that chewing gum. What? Oh, you absolute muppet.
What clumsy hands!
I had...
Oh,
I think I felt a twinge in my hand.
oh, that wasn't very good, was
You
it?
scored. What a shot!
Have we got to go down in the
Which physical
sewers?
law of the universe causes keys to inevitably fall inside the only manhole nearby? Opening the crate
Okay.
with bare hands was impossible. Besides, inside it seemed empty. So I imagine there must be a long drop beneath it. I saw no alternative. To recover the key, I would need to penetrate the sewers. But this would take
Of
time.
course I would.
I had already wasted too much. By then, the sun was almost setting. I decided to head out immediately, hoping not to miss the appointment. When I reached the place, the sun had already set.
Right.
An old,
Come on then,
desolate
matey.
alley in West Miami. I didn't know what to expect yet. I had to move cautiously.
Ooh, that was spooky. Trash. Please use main door. Whoa! A bit spooky.
Damn cat!
Trash. Let's have a look in here. Anything
A
here?
TV and bits and pieces. Boxes, empty bottles of detergent, junk.
Just junk. Homeless person. Is he though?
Hey, are you okay? No answer. Not even a twitch or perceptible movement. Then I realized how things really were. The man wasn't breathing.
Is he dead? Or is he not real? It's the invisible man. Ew.
What the?
Uh-oh. That's a sign. Oh, look at that creepy dude.
Lazarus Bundy. Forgive this production, but I can't be with you in person for reasons beyond my control. The young Malsberg's kidnapping is just the first piece of a complex puzzle, a plan which, if not stopped, threatens to drag all of us to our doom. I leave the responsibility in your hands, Detective. Catherine Malsberg must be found, and her kidnappers brought to justice. Look for my symbol.
Wow, what a creepy dude.
I forced myself to interpret all this like a very bad joke. I failed. I started with the conviction to end my challenge with Ramos, and yet I found myself receiving a brand new one. The tone of that man suggested only determination, not a single trace of mockery, nor even a perceptible tremble. That guy really believed what he said. I immediately realized that he wasn't a mythomaniac. Racking my brain would have been useless, so I decided to go back home and sleep on it. Maybe the night would bring much needed insight, and the next day I'd know what to do.
Wow. I like the look of that guy, but yes, who was that? I have no idea who it could be. Good hair.
As was happening more and more often, I hadn't slept much, and I almost had the feeling I dreamed everything. Had I really received a bloody challenge from a lunatic with a mask?
Come on, Lazarus, let's go find out
needed
what
confirmation.
the hell is going on.
And the HPD office seemed the best place to look for it. Today's Miami Harbinger. Who knows if it might suggest something interesting.
Let's have a look at it then. God doesn't need us.
Father Verb, one of the most influential and controversial figures of our time. The Harbinger had even published the first page in color in his honor. Years before he had received the Nobel Prize for, I don't remember what reason. Then he disappeared from the scene. Apparently he had recently decided to return with a book attacking the project Alternative Sentence, launched by the United Nations a few years earlier. I didn't know much about it, but I suspected that soon everybody would be talking about it. The HPD refused to share their progress on the blowtorch investigation. It was standard procedure, initially maintaining absolute radio silence from the press, and then throw them a little bone in the days after. Unless Gwendolyn Pratt had an interest in the story, that snake would have been able to slip into Burton's office through the window just to get the scoop.
There's a lot of names being thrown around here. I'm kind of losing who's who and who's what. And let's have a look. The Harbinger is on the trail of the mysterious executive producer. For a few months we have been following the story of a successful but unknown producer, and we have now decided to share what little information is available with you. Appearing out of nowhere a few months ago, Adam, allegedly his name but believed to be a fake one, began funding projects with only a single common denominator. They would all go on to become big hits, earning him the prestigious Executive Producer of the Year award, as decided by the readers of our entertainment insert. So far, all attempts to track him down have been in vain, making Adam part of the growing group of anonymous personalities that dominate the newspaper pages. From the writer Elena Ferrante to the renowned artist Banksy. Who is this Adam then? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's like a red herring. Anyway, alright, let's go. So, it doesn't really make it that clear who is who and what is going on. Let's have a look at my notebook. Nothing. Nothing at all. We turn the TV on. I don't have to go through that whole...
I had learned everything I could from the TV. Now I had to investigate in person.
Okay, come on then. Let's go to the HPD, was it called?
I had to go to Molesberg's mansion as soon as possible. To do that, I faced two problems. I had to convince Seamus Burton to give me access to the crime scene, and recover the keys that kept Green Dart imprisoned, which I accidentally dropped in the sewer. It would also be useful to visit the alley again, where, just a few hours before, I received the challenge. In the daylight, some new clue might emerge.
Okay, everyone got that? 3 things to do. Oh, something new added. Can I open my mailbox yet?
I was sure I would find only bills and late payment warnings. Sometimes it's better not to know, so I didn't open it.
So I didn't open it. Okay, fair enough. Let's go. Let's go. Where shall we go first? So we are there. I mean, that is miles away. That is the alley. We're going to have to go to the HPD headquarters, I think. That makes sense first, I think. Can we go in?
To enter the building, you needed a specific pass that the camera would check before opening the door. Wheelo was the one responsible for distributing the entry passes.
Can I chat to him, see if I can get one?
Hey, Wheelo.
I need permission.
I need permission to enter, Wheelo.
The HPD is not open to civilian. You should know that full well. But if you need to press charges, let me know.
I came to visit Seamus, Wheelo. Is it necessary to be part of the CIA to see him?
Curious that you mentioned the CIA.
Oh, God. Let's just do this old school. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours. Deal?
Actually, there is one thing an ignorant peasant like you could do for me. Do you see that red sports car?
It's impossible not to see that fireball.
A fireball parked for 3 days in a spot reserved for a public official, namely me. I tried to have it towed, but they just ignored me.
I can't imagine why, but okay. I'll make that car disappear sooner than you can formulate another conspiracy theory.
If you need technical support, let me know.
Okay.
I'll go check if the package I've been waiting on for 3.5 months has arrived.
So I need to move this sports car. DDC77HFN. Does that mean anything to anyone? Right, what can we do with this sports
Some
car?
men are able to move a car with their bare hands, as if it were a toy. I was never one of them.
Okay. Can I go into the... Oh, manhole. There it is.
Maybe I could retrieve the key to the lock by regretfully climbing down into the sewers. Lifting the manhole cover with my bare hands was an undertaking beyond my physical abilities.
Do I have anything that I could open it with? Not really. Could I... Hydrant. Maybe we pull it with the car. Maybe. Not sure. Let's go over here, see what else we can see. Right, how are we doing on time anyway? Okay, we've still got a few minutes left, that's fine. Do we need a paint? Oh, who's that? Tourist. That was a family
She was
earlier on.
planning to commit to film every detail that might be worth showing to her relatives. That fountain was horrible. I didn't know why she took pictures of it so earnestly.
This guy, street artist.
He was getting
doing?
down with that guitar.
Okay, so there's nothing here, is there? Can we speak to the news agent again? It is a new day, isn't it? Maybe
I
it's
had
got
nothing else
something
to
new
say
tell me.
to that fake Fred.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, tools. Maybe we
Maybe
need...
in there I'd have found something that might have
Yeah.
helped me get rid of the illegal Parker.
Hey, you! What are you trying to do?
I
What are you
was
trying to
checking
do?
that all tools are in compliance with the security regulations for roadworks.
Are you a trade unionist?
No, I'm just a citizen who values the safety of our good masons risking their lives every day.
If you really care about your health, leave those tools alone.
So I need the tools. I obviously need the
An
tools.
inviting toolbox, stuffed with the lights of 1,000 uses.
Can I do something lighter? Let's use the lighter. Set his adult magazine on fire.
Sometimes, my obsession with using random items didn't lead anywhere.
Why not? Let's smoke.
I'd wait for the right moment to enjoy one of my last cigarettes.
Okay, fair enough. What was the letter? Let me look at it again. Oh yes, that was where we went, wasn't it? Oh, numbers. What do those numbers mean? We'll find that. We'll find that another time. So I think I need the tools.
Putting it in my pocket was out of the question. If needed,
Can use it on the spot. What can I use it then? Wall. Can I have a look at the brick wall? I can.
the wall had recently been stuccoed, so it definitely had more refined look compared to the rest of the building. Masons seemed to be maniacally attached to that brick wall. Maybe I could take advantage of this weakness. But I would need something with which I could vandalize the wall.
Paint.
Putting it in my pocket was out of the question. If
I don't want to
needed,
put it in my pocket. I don't want to put it in my pocket.
how many acts of vandalism could I perpetrate with a simple brush?
One. That's all I need to do. Just one. What else could I do? I could set the wall on fire.
I didn't understand how that could possibly help me.
No, nor could I. I mean, that's just...
I thought it was better to look for another solution.
I agree, Lazarus. Anything else? Can I talk to him?
I had nothing else to ask him.
Okay. So I want to use a bucket. Can I knock this thing that it's all on? Maybe I can...
The fountain wasn't
Squirt
especially
fountain.
elaborate, and to tell the truth, emitted a...
Okay, maybe I can squirt the fountain towards the...
No matter how hard I try.
No. How could I get this wall damaged? I'm not sure. Let's go over here. Let's try something else. Okay, let's go. Oh, how do I go back to the map? Is it here? No. Right click? No. How do I go back to the map? That's where I've just come from, isn't it? Map. Anyone? Notebook. Right, have to convince Burton? Oh, Burton, to include me in the investigation to access HPD. That red sports car must disappear. If I want to move freely around the city, I have to retrieve the keys. Yes, we know that. Wait. How am I just being an imbecile? Where do I find that map that we had? Notebook? No. No. Right. Okay. Well, it's about time anyway. So I think in the next episode we will damage the wall with the paint, maybe get the tools, move the car with the tools, maybe use the car to pull the manhole up so we can jump down, so we can get the keys for Green Dart, so that we can run around the city. That is the plan for the next episode. Otherwise, I might have just made all that up and I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, either way, I'd really appreciate it if you can give this video a big like and hit that subscribe button too. And until next time, you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is you're doing. Take care.